Hi guys, I'm Linda, and this is No Frills ASMR. So, I'm thinking today I'll trace out some of the states and try to mark where the capitals are and give you a second to guess the capital. I think I've done this before, or maybe I did it with a puzzle at one point. I can't remember. But practice makes perfect. Get into my case full of dry erase markers. I guess I'll just use this gray color. They call them whiteboard, not dry erase, excuse me. Over there, these ones over here. I think we've found that these ones are the best, so I'll try one of these. And then this is an eraser in case we make an error. All right, where shall we begin? Well, we'll begin up here, I guess. All right, so this is Washington State. And what's the capital, guys? The capital of Washington is right here, and it is Olympia. Maybe I should get a different color to do the capital. Anyway, all right, next we'll do the great state of Idaho. And do you guys know the capital of Idaho? I actually have family. Oops, that was sloppy. Cousins who live in Idaho. I've never been to their place, but I've been to Idaho before. And they say where they live is very beautiful, and that is the capital, which is Boise, Idaho. Next is Montana. And the capital of Montana is right here, and it is called Helena, Montana. My grandmother lived in Missoula, Montana. Way back. We're talking Old West times. All right, next up is Oregon. And don't get mad at me for saying state names wrong. I'm from Michigan. I do what I do. And the capital of Oregon is Salem. I hope I get these right. I just had like a mini panic on that one because I can't really see anything on here. Okay, the next state we'll do goes all the way down the coast here. All the way down past, what do we have? We have San Francisco, Monterey, Big Sur, San Diego. Go across the border, up this way past Lake Havasu, across Death Valley, up the Sierra Nevadas. And the capital is up here, and it is Sacramento. All right, next we'll look at Nevada, depending on where your accent comes from. And the capital is right here, Carson City. let's do Utah. Utah is beautiful, by the way. It's where Zion and Bryce, Canyonlands, Arches. It's so beautiful. But the capital is up by Salt Lake, the Great Salt Lake, and it is Salt Lake City, which is also a beautiful area. Okay, let's go to Wyoming. And I just put a mark over the capital, I think. But it's way down here in the corner. And it's Cheyenne. One time driving through Cheyenne, there was a rodeo, I think, going on in Cheyenne or somewhere around there. And there was a pickup truck, and a guy had a horse. I swear, my memory is it was just standing in the back of the pickup truck while he drove down the road. And we were like, huh. Okay, next is North Dakota. North Dakota. And the capital of North Dakota is right here. And it is Bismarck, North Dakota. And then we come over here to South Dakota. Off the top of my head, I can't think of the capital. Let's see. Uh-oh. Did I draw over it? Oh, here it is. Pierre, South Dakota. And then, what should we do next? Minnesota or Nebraska? Let's do Minnesota. All right. So it goes here and then up. All kinds of crazy border here. Past Duluth. And then we come up this way. There's this little bit up here I find interesting. And then that was sloppy. Hold on. It kind of goes up and down along here. All right. The capital of Minnesota it's right here. And I drew over it, but it's St. Paul, Minnesota. Yeah. Okay. We'll come down here to Nebraska. Go past Omaha. We'll come over here. Go by Ogallala. Ogallala. Yeah, Ogallala. Come across this way. And here we have the capital, which is Lincoln, Nebraska. And then we go to Colorado, which is up here. And the capital is right here in the middle. And it is Denver, Colorado. Okay, let's go back over to the great state of Arizona. We'll go past Yuma, Nogales, Bisbee. Go up this way past Petrified Forest and Window Rock. And the capital is right here. And it is Phoenix, Arizona. And on here we could draw a cactus just for fun. Saguaro cactuses. Always makes me think of Arizona. Okay. We had a cactus and a tangelo tree in our yard in Arizona. I loved it. It was too hot for my husband, though. All right. So we'll go to New Mexico. We go past Las Cruces, Carlsbad, Hobbs, Clovis, Clayton. And the capital is here, and it is Santa Fe. Okay, let's go back up here because I'm afraid my hand will rub if I do those right away. So maybe we'll kind of do this high section and then work our way down. All right, let's look at Wisconsin. Talk about, it's funny, look how square, like Colorado, well, rectangular. And then look at Wisconsin's borders are like craggly all over the place. It's just the way it is. All right, so we go past the Michigan Upper Peninsula here, down to Green Bay, and down past Sheboygan and Milwaukee and Kenosha, and across past Janesville, and then we follow this little river here up there, and the capital is right here, and it is Madison, Wisconsin. When we were moving away from Maryland, this is going to sound crazy, but the school district where we were wasn't very good. And so we just started looking for a really good school district, a public school. And Madison was one choice that we went to, and we liked it, but we ended up choosing somewhere else. All right, here's the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. Go past Sault Ste. Marie and Mackinac Island, Escanaba. Go up this way. We'll go by Traverse City. And we'll come back here by Alpena and Saginaw, Port Huron, Detroit, Ann Arbor. Come by Kalamazoo, where we went to college, Muskegon, and then where the Edmund Fitzgerald sunk right around here. I have a video about it. All right, and the capital of Michigan is right here, and it is Lansing, Michigan. Okay, where do I go now? Let's go ahead and do Iowa. I don't think that'll get in the way of my hand. So we come by Burlington and Davenport up here. And in Iowa, the capital is right here. And it is Des Moines. Des Moines. Okay, and then Illinois will come down here. All the way down and then back up this way past East St. Louis, Springfield, and the capital, actually I just said it is Springfield, which I think, I could be wrong, people from Illinois can tell me, is where the soap opera Guiding Light was set in Springfield, Illinois. All right. Next, we will do, let's do Indiana. Gary, we'll go past there. We'll come down this way past Fort Wayne. And then we'll follow the Ohio River along here. This borders the Ohio River. And the capital is right here. And it is Indianapolis. All right, let's go ahead and go back over here and do Kansas. Okay. Come across here past Kiowa. Kiowa, maybe how you say that, I'm not sure. And then up this way past Kansas City. St. Joseph's. Okay, so the capital is right here. And it is Topeka. And then we come down here and go past the Ozark Plateau. Little jigger-jag down here. And this is Missouri. And the capital of Missouri is right here in the middle. And it is Jefferson City. Jefferson City, Missouri. And here in St. Louis is the Arch. which is the gateway to the west. All right, then we'll go to Ohio and go along Lake Erie past Cleveland, and then come down by Youngstown, which is the Youngstown of the song, You're in Youngstown. And then go across, even though Bruce Springsteen never lived in Ohio, but, and then go up this way past Cincinnati, which is where my dad was born, actually, in Cincinnati. And the capital is right here in the middle, and it is the town, the city of Columbus, Ohio. Okay, where to next? Let's go all the way up here. These are going to be so tricky. I'm worried. I'm feeling nervous, my friends. All right, let's do Maine. It's a rocky shoreline here. We have to capture a little bit of that by the Gulf of Maine. And then we'll come up here to Caribou. I think that might be, I better not say it, but I think it's like the most northern city in the U.S. Is that right? Maybe. I don't know. All right, then we come back down. I think my brother-in-law was stationed in Caribou when he was in the Air Force. That's like my extent of knowledge. Come down here. And the capital is right here. And the capital of Maine is Augusta. Augusta. All right, this little pink state here is New Hampshire. So we'll come along here, up past Manchester and the Atlantic Ocean. And the capital is right here, and it is Concord, New Hampshire. The next state over is the state of Vermont. So we'll come up here along the Canadian border. And the capital of Vermont is Montpelier. Peeler. I feel like I'm saying it wrong. Montpelier. 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 Is it French? I don't know. I think it's right there. Now I'm starting to question myself. Hold on. Let me double check that. Yeah, there's... Wait, it is Mount, right? It's not Berlin. Yeah, Montpelier. Yes, correct. Okay. See, I told you these ones make me nervous. All right, what do we have next? We have Massachusetts. Gosh, it's so hard to see what I'm doing. All right, so we'll go past Worcester, Springfield, Providence, New Bedford, up here past Cambridge. Oops, shoot. My son is living in Cambridge. And right here, it's getting a little black here, is Boston. Boston is the capital of Massachusetts. And then we have this purple bit right here. That is the state of Rhode Island. And the capital is here. What is the capital of Rhode Island? Providence. Providence, Rhode Island. Oh my god. It's a little messy, but we get it. So we have Boston, Mass. We have Providence, Rhode Island. And then below Rhode Island is Connecticut. I've never been good at all these. Okay, so it comes down here. I'm getting better, I think, because of this. So here's Connecticut, and the capital is right here, and it is Hartford. Hartford, Connecticut. Okay. So next is this island that comes up here. It's not an island. Well, I don't know if it is. Okay. And then this comes over here. And this is all New York. All goes up here. And the capital is right here, and it's Albany, New York. Albany. And then right across from New York City is New Jersey. This yellow one here. And New Jersey, where's the capital? I kind of covered it up. It is right in here, right? I think it's right here. It's like here. It's Trenton, New Jersey. Okay. Let's go ahead and do this one. So up here is the shore and the town of Erie. This is Pennsylvania. And then we go by Pittsburgh and across all the way over here past Lancaster. And just so you guys know, over here, somewhere right here is Philadelphia. And they're one of the football teams is Philadelphia Eagles. They're in the Super Bowl. But the capital is right here, and it's Harrisburg. Okay, and then this pink little state here is Delaware. And the capital is right here, and it is Dover. Okay, we're getting somewhere now. Now I'm getting to where I'm more familiar. Okay, this is Maryland, and Maryland has an interesting border over here that kind of jigger-jags, but that's partly because of what happened with West Virginia, I think. We have a video about West Virginia on here somewhere. Right, guys? Okay, here is the capital of Maryland, and that is Annapolis, which is a pretty town. Annapolis is right on the bay, and you can go walk around, and they're like cute little restaurants, and a jazz club, and there's a music venue. I think it's called Ramshorn. That's nice. Anyway, okay. Next, let's do West Virginia, and you go down here near Beckley, up this way, through, these are like the Shenandoah Mountains, I think, maybe, and come across here, and the capital is Charleston. And then over here, we have Kentucky. I have a video about Kentucky. Go past Bowling Green, Mammoth Cave, come up here, and the capital is up here, and it is Frankfort, Kentucky. And then we'll go straight across this way, past Danville. And then this way, and then we go up the Atlantic Ocean side past Virginia Beach, Hampton, Williamsburg, Richmond. Oh, I just said it. And the capital is Richmond in Virginia. Okay. Where to next? Should we go to the Panhandle? This is Oklahoma. And it's called the Panhandle because, as you can see, it looks like a frying pan, kind of. So we'll come along here past Altus, Lawton, by the Red River, and then we'll come straight up here. And the capital is kind of in the center here, and it is Oklahoma City. Oklahoma City. All right. I'm still worried I'll rub that, so let's go over to North Carolina, which is where Kitty Hawk is, which is where the Wright brothers first flew their airplane. Which someday I'll do one on that. That's interesting. Okay, we go by Cape Hatteras and come down here, Cape Lookout, past Wilmington, and then cut up this way. Come around here, and this is kind of where Cherokee in the Great Smoky Mountains is. There's Asheville. And right here is the capital of North Carolina, which is Raleigh. Okay, and then we'll come over here to Tennessee, which I've been to a lot this year and will be. And we'll go past Memphis. And there's basically, Tennessee's a pretty big state. And over here, is where Nashville and Memphis and all those kind of, and then on this side is where, well, actually Nashville's here, is where Knoxville and the Smoky Mountains are. So if you plan a trip to Tennessee, you need to give yourself time because it's like 4 hours between them. Anyway, okay. And Chattanooga has a Chattanooga choo-choo. There's a lot to do in Tennessee. Okay, so the capital is here, and that's Nashville. Yeah, it must be because my parents lived near Knoxville. And to drive to Nashville, I swear it's 3.5 hours. So to get all the way to Memphis, I didn't even realize how big it is. Pretty big state. Okay. So we're coming over here to South Carolina. Going down the Savannah River. And then up the Atlantic seaboard here, past Charleston, Georgetown, Myrtle Beach, which is a place, I don't know, for some reason my family, we've often vacationed at Myrtle Beach from Michigan. All right, and the capital of South Carolina is Columbia, South Carolina. I feel like that's one I forget when I play the game where you try to fill them in. Okay, next we'll do Arkansas, and we'll go past Texarkana, El Dorado, we'll come up the Mississippi River, and the capital is right here in the center, and it is Little Rock, Arkansas. All right, what's next? All right, let's go ahead and do, no, I'm afraid I put my hand here. Okay, we'll do Georgia. Whoops, I got offline there. Hold on. Started over there, Lenders. That is Columbus. We're going past there. We're coming up to Florida here, but we'll go across to Valdosta. And then we go up the ocean side here, past Brunswick, near Savannah. And the capital is up here, and it is Atlanta, Georgia. Atlanta. All right, and then we'll come over and we'll do Alabama. So we'll come across here and go near Mobile and Biloxi. Actually, that's in Mississippi. So Mobile, and then we'll come up past Butler, Decatur, Hamilton. And the capital is right here, and it is Montgomery, Alabama. Okay, now let's go and do Florida. So we go by Pensacola. We're out here in the Gulf of whatever you want to call it. Mexico/America, I guess. And then we'll come around here, go past Tallahassee, and come down here to Clearwater, St. Pete, Tampa, Sarasota, Fort Myers. Come around here. Down here are the Keys with Key West and all the Keys. I'm going to be in Key West later this month, I think. So tell me if there's somewhere I should check out. Miami, Hollywood, Fort Lauderdale, West Palm, Cape Canaveral, which is where they launch a lot of the, space stuff. Daytona Beach, St. Augustine, Jacksonville. And the capital's up here, and it is Tallahassee. Okay, so let's move to Mississippi. So we'll come down here past Vicksburg, past Natchez, over here near Gulfport and Biloxi. And the capital is here. The capital of Mississippi is Jackson. Yep, Jackson. I couldn't read it because I covered it. Yeah. All right. So next we'll do Louisiana. We've got Shreveport. We'll come down here near Port Arthur, Lake Charles. We'll come down around near Lafayette. And then the Mississippi Delta and New Orleans. And right in here is the capital. And that is Baton Rouge or Baton Rouge. I don't know how people say it. I love to put a little accent on things. All right. Then we've got the big state of Texas. And there's El Paso. We'll come by here. I went a little bit messy there. Coming up past Del Rio. And then down here by Laredo. Following the Rio Grande. Past Brownsville. And up through the Gulf. Past Corpus Christi. And near Galveston. No, Galveston. I can still hear your sea winds. All right, we have the capital. Uh-oh. Where is it? Here it is. The capital is Austin, Texas. Austin. Okay, so I think now we need to do Alaska, the great state of Alaska. So we'll come up here by the Arctic Ocean and go by Barrow and Wainwright. And then we come here by the Bering Strait. And this little bit's in the Bering Sea. And we'll come around here. And there's a volcano, and then we're by the Pacific Ocean. And we go by Katmai National Park and Anchorage. And Kenya Fords and Valdez. Or Valdez, I don't know. And Glacier Bay National Park. Sitka. The Inside Passage. Ketchikan. All the way up here. Look at it, it's a crazy little state in it. Little, not little. Kodiak Island, which is in the Gulf of Alaska. But the capital, which I've made a big mess of at this point, to be honest, is here. And it is Juneau. And the interesting thing about Juneau is there are no roads leading in or out. You have to get there by boat or airplane. I guess you could walk if you were. Okay. And then we have the beautiful state of Hawaii. So we go around Big Island and Maui. And some of the smaller islands. Oahu. Kauai. And the capital is on the island of Oahu. And it is Honolulu. Honolulu. Been there. Loved it. All right, guys, I think we hit them all. So there are